Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, and friends. Today, the title of my story is The Floating Stone. Once, there was a king who had a very beautiful daughter. He loved her so much, he would not let her marry. But the princess was not sad. She loved a handsome young shepherd and was glad that her father did not ask her to marry someone else. The years passed and the princess grew older. The king wondered if he had not done wrong. Maybe the princess should marry, he thought. He gathered all his ministers around him. The princess shall marry any man who can make a stone float in the air, he said. Everyone was astonished. But that's impossible, they cried. Some thought it was silly. Some just said, it's just his way to keep the princess by his side forever. The news spread from one person to another so fast that soon the whole world knew, and many a prince came to try their luck. Now the princess was really sad. She ran to the shepherd and cried, "What shall we do?" "I don't know, but I'll find a way," said the shepherd. For hours, the shepherd thought and thought. Suddenly, he remembered what a wise man had once told him. Size is the answer. The shepherd was very excited as he ran to the castle the next day. There was a long line of princes waiting to try their luck. What if one of them makes the stone float before I do? The shepherd worried. But there was no time to worry. The king swept in with the princess by his side. Then a small stone was brought in, carrying on a silver piece of cloth. Any man who can make this stone float will marry the princess, the king said. Everyone tried, but none of them could do it. At last, it was the shepherd's turn. "So, you think you can marry the princess?" the king asked. "Yes, your majesty," answered the shepherd. "And how are you going to do it?" asked the king. "By signs, sir," said the shepherd. The king was very curious. "Carry on," he said. The shepherd took up a hammer. He pounded the stone until it was as fine as dust. Then he put it in his palms and blew it in the air. "There, your majesty," he said, "your stone floats." Everyone clapped and cheered, and even the king smiled. "You can have her, shepherd," he said. "I only kept her with me until I could find someone wise." From this story, we learned that we should use our